Hello, I'm Alec Laidler, author, inspirational writer and broadcaster, and I've come here today really to talk to you and discuss with you the unified energy field, formerly known as the 0 point energy field. Now you might think, God, what is he talking about? What I'm talking about is our planet has got an energy field all around it. And I believe that our planet is the only planet in the universe to have this energy field. Spiritualists have known it as the 0 point energy field for a long, long time. Scientists, very skeptical about it. However, Christmas 3 years ago, the accelerator in Switzerland actually discovered the energy field. And so we now know it officially exists. So what is it? This energy field, broken down, is consciousness itself. We do not exist in the energy field. We are the energy field. What I mean by that is, each and every one of us is a tiny piece of universal energy. And each and every one of us create our own realities, whether it be positive or negative. Individually one, but collectively oneness. This word you'll have heard before, but that I would say is a perfect explanation of what oneness is. It's individual pieces of energy coming together as one, which is why we should never have racism, colour problems at all, because all of the people breathe the same energy. We are all part and parcel. We are all the energy field. On the basis that each and every one of us is a piece of energy, creating our own realities, positive or negative, we have a oneness. And on this basis, why do we have harmony, racial discrimination? For God's sake, we're all the same. There is no difference, and it's only political, religious contributions and things that drive us into different directions. We're not going to go into that today, but it is a form of control. Within the field, there are various entities. And if I just go through a few of those, obviously there's the earth within the field. There's the spirit world within the field. There's the angelic zones. The mansion worlds are all within the field. We reach them by raising our consciousness, our vibration. The only thing that stops us seeing our granny that passed over, our mum, our wife, our husband, our son, our daughter, is our vibrational level is too low. But by raising it's a bit like the radio. If you have the radio on, and it's not tuned in properly, it'll crackle and pop and everything because it's not tuned in. And vibration's the same. You have to tune into the vibration. Once you've tuned into that vibration, you'll find that the spirit world isn't a million miles away. Actually, it runs alongside your life. Your mum, your dad stand next to you, but you can't see them because your vibrational levels aren't high enough. I have been fortunate enough to have been able to raise my vibration. So I often see my wife, who passed 5 years ago, my son, who died 12 years ago, my dad, my mum, and various other people. And as being a bit of a medium, I do sometimes see other people and I help pass messages on. But it's only because I'm not special. It's because I have been able to raise my vibration to be able to see and to hear. You don't hear the voices like we're talking now. You have a thought. It's a thought in your head. It's telepathy. These things are there, they've always been there, and you as an individual have always had the gifts of being able to do it, but you've forgotten, because everything in the world goes on. Your television's on, it's telling you one thing, radio's telling you another thing, and you forget who you really are. But by raising your vibration, you can enter all these other things. The other thing is that the field is a gateway. It's a gateway to the universe. It's a gateway. A long time ago, I was taken out into the universe and I was shown the earth. And a voice in my head said, Alec, you are not an earth being. You are a universal being. Recognize yourself for what you are. Your soul is your being. Your very being is your soul. Was I dreaming? I don't know. The thing is, by the accelerator accepting this now, scientists are actually admitting now that they got it wrong. They didn't realize how powerful this energy is, and it's recognized as consciousness, oneness. These are the things that as you progress in your life, they're going to become more and more open to you, because it's going to be talked about. In the past, it hasn't been talked about because it hasn't been in the interests of the people to talk about it. Now, as consciousness of the planet rises, and this is helped by universal energy coming into our energy field. Now, the universal energy is pure love, the purest love of all. Our energy field, unfortunately, because of our humanness, our energy field now is a bit tainted. And so the universal energy field has got to be filtered into our energy field. And the effect on our humanness is we might have different aches and pains, we might have headaches, we might have emotional outbursts that we don't understand. It's because the energy field is being changed by universal energy. And because that universal energy is pure love, it means that we will start to act more on that basis than on our humanness side. In other words, my friends, each and every one of us is individually but joined together inexplicably by that energy field. We are the Earth's hope of progressing in a more positive way. And you've only got to look around you to know that this is right. There is so much silliness going on in the world. I'm not going to call it bad things or things like that. I'm not going to get political with you. It's got nothing to do with me. I am a watcher. My job is to watch and to relate what's going on. It's not to get involved in demonstrations and things like that. Other people will do that. Me, as a spiritualist, I will be there to help them when they need that help. The other thing is, as the planet raises its consciousness, there are other beings who are out there waiting to help us. It is said the Americans have already made contact, the Russians have already made, I don't know. What you read, what you can say, I don't know about that. What I do know is I have been contacted. I have met with some of these beings, and they are beings of light. And they have the most powerful healing powers. I won't go into that with you today. I think we'll leave that for another day. But these are things that are happening all the time that most of us are unaware of, but it's out there. And it's not all bad stuff, it's good stuff. The earth needs help. And through spiritualism, we can all help the earth. And through the unified energy field, we have the means. And science now has recognized it. So, the thing about the field is that it enables us to look into the past, the present, and the future, because it's all within the field. So therefore, a medium can speak to the granny, like on the phone, simply because he's reading the vibration of the past. A psychic can see what's going to happen in the future because he's reading the vibration of the future. It's not, this isn't rocket science. This is quite easy stuff to understand. It's just a case of believing in it. It's about belief. I believe that I was took out into the universe and shown what I am. I believe that I've had healing from beings from outside of the Earth's regime. I don't have to lie about it because it's happened to me. Some people might think, you were dreaming. I might be dreaming. I had a very bad back at one time, and I was healed by beings not from this planet. That was 2 years ago, and I haven't got a bad back now. I might have dreamt it. Okay, I might have dreamt it, but I haven't got a bad back. And I think that says something about the realities of what I've been talking about today. So just recapping on that, we know that universal energy is constantly being filtered into our energy field, and the idea of that is for our energy field to upgrade to pure love. Instead of having ego and hatred and things, it'll be love and forgiveness. Okay, sounds a bit soft that, but believe you me, this earth needs a bit of love and forgiveness instead of all the other rubbish that's going on in it. That, I think, for today would just about wrap up what I've got to say to you about this. I think there'll be other things we'll talk about which will bring this energy field into play. But for today, I want to leave it there. It's a lot for you to take in, but I believe if you just give it some thought, is that feasible? Is that possible? Why wouldn't it be possible? I think you would come up with some of the answers I have. Thank you for joining me today.